we have a spicy pack, by the way. This is a very spicy pack. In January, ditch your Netflix then? That's funny. Yeah, I need to... I've been, like, feeling a little bit, like, less, like, you know, into Agricola recently, and so, like, for that reason, I've been playing a little bit less, just trying to pace myself a little bit, but, yeah. I want to do a lot of things here. The miners suck. The miners are legitimately, like, very bad. I think Scholar is too insane in draft 7 of 10. I think Scholar is, like, way too insane. I'm very down for Scholar Tutor. Scholar Wheel Tutor or Scholar Wheel Papermaker is, like, way too good. The miners are not great. I mean, Moldboard is fine. Everything else in the miners pack is bad, but, like, we have to pick Moldboard. It's, like, guaranteed to we have to take it. The other cards are more interesting. The other cards are way more interesting. Could pick Bonehead, actually. Bonehead's quite good. Going last is awful. Going last is legitimately bad here. It's really sad that we're going last here. I like Scholar Tutor. Collector is pretty fine going last too. I can't help myself. I can't help myself here. I can't do it. I tried to help myself. I can't do it. Can't help myself. God, we could have had a fun game if I had taken Scholar there. I could have had a sweet game if I take Scholar there, but this is fine. Mason's obvious. Obvious Mason's obvious. Obvious Leia's Patch is obvious. Leia's Patch so freaking good here. Leia's Patch is, like, actually so insane here. I thought really hard about Bonehead or Scholar. I just think that Scholar in the last seat is really rough. It's really hard to make Scholar work in the last seat. I thought about it, though. I thought really hard about it. The thing about Collector is that I think Collector Collect in seat 4 is legitimately, like, really, really good. Tutor is also good. Yeah, I think Scholar has the upside that you can wheel Papermaker, and Scholar Papermaker is also quite good, but I guess Tutor Papermaker is also good too. So, like, there was definitely some options here, but yeah, this is pretty obvious, I think. I think this is pretty straightforward. Leia's Patch is just really, really good with the Collector when you get early veggies. I think Mason's also quite good because we can just build 4 rooms and then grow into it. And we're gonna hope to wheel a Conservator, and we're not gonna wheel a Conservator. So yeah. Oh yeah, Pet Lover, Ravenous Hunger. No, Pet Lover is so bad with Collector. Pet Lover is not the card that you want to play with Collector. It's absolutely not a Collector card. It's like the most anti-Collector card of all time. But yeah, I think that, I don't know. There was a lot of options for that pack, honestly. I think Collector is the most safe last seat card in that pack, and I value that really highly when I know I'm the 4th seat. I value safety in the last seat really, really highly when I know I'm 4th seat there, and I think Collector's the best card. We're drafting Ox and Miners at the same time. So lame. Drafting Ox and Miners at the same time is super lame, I just realized. that. That's so lame. Plow in this pack is lame. God, Ox and Miners at the same time. That's so sad. That's very sad that we're doing Ox and Miners at the same time. Bricklayer could be interesting here. Millwright can also be interesting. I think I could do some really interesting stuff with Millwright here, actually. I can do some very interesting things with Moldboard, Plow, Collector, Millwright. I think Millwright has some really interesting stuff going on here that I'm willing to try it out. What do I take for Miners? Was there a Hedgekeeper? I don't remember a Hedgekeeper. No, it's no livestock feeder, but it still is quite good. I can definitely, like, Collector Leon, play a Moldboard Plow, play a Millwright, and then try and sow with the Lettuce Patch and a single Plow. I think that's pretty doable before round 7. And then that's pretty good with the Millwright. Millwright giving me some resources is pretty huge, I think. I think that's pretty nice. Oh, I had a Hedgekeeper in the first pack? Yeah. Whatever. Hedgekeeper is, like, fine. I don't think I need Hedgekeeper, though. I think the Millwright's more interesting to me with this type of draft specifically, where I can maybe sow early on. I really don't want Turn Rest Plow here. I really don't need Turn Rest Plow. Moldboard Plow does everything that I want Turn Rest Plow to do. Horse-drawn boat is probably fine. Yeah, I can just try and rush 3 Ox for Laius Patch Horse-drawn boat here. It's probably fine. It's probably totally okay. Market Crier, yuck. Oh. Why would you leave these two in the same pack? What the heck? I can't believe people would leave Stable Architect and Muckrake in the same pack, just right next to each other. That's actually bananas. Yeah, I mean that has to be crazy. That has to be insane. That has to be completely insane. Bellfounder Collector. Bellfounder Collector can't be good. This has to be fine. I think this has to be totally fine here. I mean, it's so good. They're underwhelming with Collector. They're not too bad. I mean, like, you definitely want lots of animal space with Collector, but, like, because there's a Stable Architect, it's, like, not too bad. I mean, yeah, like... I don't know. It's underwhelming with Collector, but it's so good that, like, it's totally fine. I can collect, like, just a couple times this game and feed with the animals here. What the heck? What actually happened? Why are all these still in the pack? Why are all these still in the pack? What happened? What actually happened? That's crazy. Is that not crazy? Am I smoking crazy pills? The heck is this? Yeah, I definitely want 3 more farm spaces. I agree with that. I'm taking Stable here because Stable goes up in value a lot when you're doing Stable Architect Muckrake. Stable's quite good. This is ridiculous. No, nobody's clowning. If someone were clowning, they would have they would have done some Scholar nonsense, but nobody doing Scholar nonsense makes me very sad. That makes me very sad I didn't go for Scholar stuff. That makes me really, really sad. Hedgekeeper's so tempting here. Hedgekeeper is actually so stupidly tempting here. I'm actually very tempted by Hedgekeeper here. Oh, man. Frickin' Hedgekeeper. Passing Tutor, Papermaker, Scholar is so sad. It's so sad. I could wheel a Stable hand, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's that good. Papermaker is also tempting. I actually think Papermaker is still good with this hand. Papermaker still seems fine as a second Ock. It gives me really good tempo on my occupations. Yeah, I think it's too strong. Whereas Field Fence is not in this car. It's in a different pack. No one's day laboring. That's nice. No one's on day labor combos. That's pretty nice. No one's on day labor combos. Woodfield could actually be good here too. Woodfield could be good here. I could definitely get an early sow in with this hand. This is definitely a hand where I can early sow. Question is, what else do I take here? Pig Breeder is probably the best thing. Probably I can do some weird collector stuff early on and then just like go off the collector later on. My collector is going to be really weird this game. It's going to be like Reed, Grain, Veg, Wood, Cow, Clay. And I play a Stable and then do that again. Something like that. It's going to be something like that. It's going to be something ridiculous this game. Seed Seller can't be good here. Pet Lover can't be good here. Yeah, I think Pig Breeder giving me a benefit right when I play it has to be the best thing. Like, it could be a lot of extra food in the late game with Papermaker. I think that's a thing. Wow, Bricklayer wheeled. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that Bricklayer wheeled. Sugar Baker? No, thank you. Is Stable Hand playable here? God, this Bricklayer wheeling is so sad because I have literally no reason to ever play Bricklayer here. Three field rotation could be really good here. I actually think three field rotation could be really, really good. I think I value this pretty highly. I think that's actually really insane here. 2 rooms this game would have been pretty bad, I think. I think it would have been pretty bad. Is Re-Roof Renovator good? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's good enough here that it's fine. I think with the Paper Maker, it's going to be good enough. All right, we constructed a very strange draft here. We're going to see how this goes. Oh, I forgot to move all my stuff around. That's fine. I forgot to move everything around. There's a Bonehead that we passed. Makes sense. We passed a Bonehead. We've gifted Bonehead to someone. Well, if I get 3 wood, it's not the end of the world. Maybe someone will be playing a... yeah, if I get Collector here, I'm definitely Collectoring. Definitely playing Collector here. Yeah, Re-Roof Renovator for sure. All right, no Field Watchman. Okay. Definitely taking this wood here. That's annoying. That's annoying as heck. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. God, Potter Ceramics. Did I pass any bake combos? I probably did. I was not paying attention to bake combos, though. Yeah, I mean, going last is not fun when you don't get Auk on turn 1. Yo, what's up, Killzor? Kind of like plowing here, honestly. Plowing seems fine. I probably am not getting Moldbird Plow up until pretty late anyways. Plowing seems totally fine here. I'm gonna plow. Even though I have Moldbird Plow, I still think plowing is totally fine. I could also day labor instead. Maybe day laboring is just better. Maybe day labor is better. Or I get this jug off Amazon. I actually think day labor is better. I actually think day labor is better, hilariously. Because I don't want to sow until round 7 anyway, so I can just plow with the Moldbird Plow and play. That's just better. I want day labor. I think the food's important for me. Collector's not going to give me food early on, which is going to be a problem. Collector not giving me food early on is actually going to be an issue here. For clay, that's fine. Why not clay? I don't really care about clay with this hand. I want my food to come from sowing on the lettuce patch and on fields this game. I don't want my food to come from a hearth. I think my food can come from other sources besides a hearth this game and be totally fine. Oh, we get Freok? That's insane. We also get 2 reed. I have to Freok with this setup here. I have to play Freok. 2 reed coming around is pretty interesting, though. Freok coming around is really, really interesting. What is the order on my Ox here? Yeah, Freok is too insane here. I think Freok is, like, way too insane. I really want this stable to be in play. The stable being in play would be, like, so insane for me. I really need more animal space. Fence 4 actually looks ridiculous here. Fence 4 looks completely ridiculous. No, we have lines. I have lines here. I have lines. No, Fence 4 is ridiculous here. Fence 4 seems completely ridiculous here. If I get a good wood action, Fence 4 is going to be totally insane. I think Collector Collect is still really good. We're getting very experimental here. We're doing some experimenting. We're doing some big experimenting here. But no one wants the read. That's actually insane. If 2 read gets to me, I'm obviously going to snap the 2 read here, but Freok was just too good. All right, that goes. I mean, I'm of course collecting here. Collecting here is totally fine. What the heck am I taking? Cow, veg, grain, reed for sure. Where are the other cards? Has to be wood as well. I have to take a wood here. It's either clay or food. Clay or food here? What's better, a clay or a food? Or a stone? What would I do with the stone here? What would I do with the stone? What would I do with a stone here? I think the answer is not much. I can't see anything to do with stone here this game. Well, I think the tempo on food is more important to me than the stone. Yeah, I actually think the food tempo is more important for me here. I think the extra food is a little bit more important. It's a little bit more important here than the stone. And I think the clay is not important either. I really don't need a heart this game at all. I just want the grain veg action. I want the grain veg action because I really want to rush 3 ox and play moldboard pile lettuce patch and then have 3 field rotation later. I think that's going to be the line. And then maybe I collect again around round 8 or round 9 here. Reedstone food still might be good. I still want to build... Well, so this round I should take building resources so that I can build a room. 3 wood gives me the perfect amount of wood here. Reedstone food's also just really good. Reedstone food and 3 wood are both really, really good for us here. Cultivator. God, Cultivator is so good in draft 7 to 10. It's so insane in draft 7 to 10 to play Cultivator. It's so ridiculous. I just need to get Oxen to play. I think playing Papermaker has to be nuts here too. Papermaker has to be really good because I want to start playing my 3 ox stuff. Like Papermaker Millwright has to be crazy here, and then I want to sow on. I want Lettuce Patch and Moldboard Plow to be the miners that I play when fighting in growth. I want to fight for growth and get both of those up at some point. But I guess I'm not in a huge rush to play them, because Moldboard Plow I can play whenever. I just want Reedstone Food and 3 wood this turn. If I don't get Reedstone Food, then like probably it's going to be a little bit awkward. Why is the Field Watchman player taking Reedstone Food? Well, I guess this make a second collect really good. This makes the second collect really, really good here, honestly. It's a little awkward. I want to stable before I collect. That's the really awkward thing, is that I need to stable before I collect. Yeah, it's Triforce Mug. Triforce Mug, Pog. What a crazy game this is so far. What a weird game. Wood Distributor is just building a room. I could probably pick up Reed next turn. It's probably not a huge deal to me. Fencing is interesting. I really hate fencing here. But I could fence. I think fencing here puts me a little bit too far behind in doing the things that I want to do. I think that trying to build a room and get into the growth queue. I want to play a lot of miners. I can go Wood Ock here. I think Wood Ock is probably fine. Wood Ock is fine, and then try and go Reedstone Food grow, and if I don't get that, I'll just go Reedstone Food Ock here, and then I'm just going to try and fight into growth really hard. That's annoying. Very annoying start player. Dude, can I go not last, please? Can I please go not last? I would like to go not last. I don't think collect is good here. Because I can't hold the second boar, it's pretty bad to collect here, I think. Kokiloki should be taking wood here. I don't think it's very good. Yeah, I don't think it's very good at all. Oh, dude, the stone oven rush is real! Or the clay oven rush. The clay oven rush is so real this game. Dude, a large bacon strip getting denied a clay oven. That is hilarious. Large bacon strips game looks like a mess this game, but I mean, maybe they'll be okay. Yeah, Ock here is fine. Ock Papermaker is totally fine here. I play Papermaker, right? Is my food okay without Papermaker? Reed-Roof Renovator might actually be good here too, but I want Millwright in play. I think given that I want Millwright in play, Papermaker's got to be totally fine. It gives me one less wood than I need to play another Ock after this, but I think the food from this is pretty important somehow. It just feels like it's going to be nice to get the food from that. I can play Millwright and build a room using the grain instead of trying to build in some other way. I could definitely do that. That might be the thing to do, actually, is to just play the Millwright and build a room using grain instead. I think that might just be the move. The problem is that then I can't sow 2 grain. I don't know if I care about not sowing 2 grain, though. But that's interesting. It's more interesting to me. Oh, major miner for a hearth? Okay. Oh, a fireplace. Yeah, I really could not care about a hearth this game at all. Wood distributor not having to build a room with their first action is pretty nutty here. It's pretty good. Reedstone food. Okay, denying reed from the table makes sense. If I get a 4 wood action, I'll probably take that. Kokiliki having to worry about feeding here is pretty nice for me. So they're gonna go grain into sow. So weird. So freaking weird. I might actually play the Millwright to force wood distributor to grow this turn. I think that forcing them to grow this turn is pretty important for me. I would rather do that than take the wood, honestly. Forcing them to grow this, or forcing them to build a room this turn is really important to me. And I will build a room if they don't build a room after I play Millwright. I'll definitely build a room here. I think it's too important to force that. It's way too important to force that. Makes my wood a little bit awkward, but it's so important to force them to build a room here. Because I really need the leeway to be able to build a room next turn. I really need that leeway. Although if they want to let me build this turn, that's also fine. If they want to let me build this turn, that's also totally fine. Wow, they're not going to build this turn. All right, I guess I'll build this turn. That's fine. Maybe I'll get rewarded. Maybe I'll get rewarded. Kokiliki saying that I'm actually insane, which is true. I'm kind of losing my mind here a little bit, but that's fine. I'm going to get a good wood action next turn, honestly. Next turn, yeah, this is going to be good for me. This is going to work out so well for me. This is actually going to work out so insanely well for me here. Even though this is going to work out so well. I actually don't mind taking start player here at all. So I have to save the reed. I could eat both. Oh, is that good? Is eating both the grain good here? There's no way eating both the grain's good, right? There's no way. No chance eating both the grain is good. I can just take a better wood action next turn. I can also go start player stable into collect next turn too. That actually might also be really good here. Yeah, that might be good. We're going to pay 1 grain and I'm going to save the other grain. It says I can build a stable. Oh, I can millwright the stable. That's so funny. That's actually so funny that I can millwright the stable there. That's super duper funny. That's actually incredible. Yeah, gamble that society lets me whisper children. I mean, if it happens, it's insane for me here. Because right now, this puts wood distributor in a pretty bad spot, honestly. Like, I get the first growth no matter what here, which is insane for me. I think wood distributor messed up by not building a room there. I think they really should have built a room there. Granted, they're going to get pretty insane value on their wind hut extender furniture combo, so, like, probably they're going to be fine here, but, you know. Oh, sometimes lucky. Rewarded. Sometimes we're rewarded for doing things the weird way. Rewarded for this weird millwright line. Definitely going to Laius patch here. We're going to Laius patch here, and then we're going to try to immediately get back in the growth queue again. I could go lettuce patch plow. Sowing grain on the on a field is not terrible here. God, I really want this moldboard plow in play. Now I'm a little sad that I can't get this moldboard plow into play, but whatever. Getting the lettuce patch into play is like completely insane here, so that's totally fine. And I just have to like figure out a way to get the plow into play later on. Whatever. This is gonna work out great for me. This is gonna be super duper good. Yeah, this game's working out. This weird line that I took ended up working out really well. I took a very weird line, but it's gonna work out. I could just take wood here if I really want to, and I could just let wood distributor grow, but that seems really bad. Playing the last patch is so good for me anyways, so... oh, maybe they'll let me... oh, they're gonna let me take 4 wood before I grow? Would I rather grow moldboard plow or grow last patch here? Growing last patch is so good. It means that if I get a field, I can sow on the last patch and on the field, which is completely insane for me. Growing last patch has got to be insane. Although I might take the 4-wood first, because 4-wood's also completely ridiculous for me, but... Relatively ridiculous that wood distributor isn't building, but I totally understand why. They're going to be building 3 rooms next turn, which is a lot of rooms. So, yeah, they're going to be in pretty good shape. See, I don't think plow first is necessary. I think that I can lettuce patch first, because if I don't get the plow into play, I can still plow a field, sow a grain of veggie on the lettuce patch and on the field, and be totally fine. And then I can plow fields later for 3-field rotation, like get some other stuff up. Like I think that it's still fine. I think that that's fine. 4-wood is like really insane here, though. 4-wood actually lets me build another room really soon because of the millwright. I can actually go. Yeah, this is insanity that I got a 4-wood action here. Actual insanity. Then go 4-wood into grow here. That's actually insane. That's actually so ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Yeah, and large bacon strip gets to build here to grow. That's actually ridiculous. Sow in a wood field at last patch and in a field. I'm not going to sow in a wood field because playing the wood field is too bad, but there are some crazy things brewing here. If I had one more resource in my supply, I could definitely like threaten build again next turn and do some crazy shenanigans. Koki Loki, not, yeah, there's the Master Bricklayer. Well, this is bad. Alright, well, this is bad. This is really bad. This is, like, actually outrageously bad for everybody. Well, this is bad. This is, like, really bad. That is definitely a good reason to delay building a room, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think I did see that in the draft, the Master Bricklayer, and I had a feeling that was coming, so... it's pretty bad. Yeah, Gray is going to be triple building. They're going to take a million major improvements, and it's going to be bad time. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, at least we didn't take stone. Not taking stone was really nice. That was very cool and poggers that we did not take stone. That was very nice. I could delay growth. Delaying growth seems terrible here. Yeah, delaying growth seems legitimately awful here. I will just take my last patch. I could play horse-drawn boat, but that seems worse than lettuce patching here. I want the sow to be the main way that I get food. I think sowing on the lettuce patch is so efficient. No, delaying growth is awful. Delaying growth is so bad. I want to grow again at some point because I need a 4th room for Mason. Delaying growth is so bad. Like, even though it gives wood distributor some hookups, like, I'm already behind wood distributor. Yeah, I can just read Stone Food Builder. I can 2-read build next round. I mean, I can't first action build because wood distributor is going to build, but, you know. Play out builder, Yeah, I just have to get back in the growth queue naturally here. So what do I want to do here? 2-read to threaten build again. Well, I didn't grow and threaten read. That's terrible though, because then large bacon strip gets to grow ahead of me. That's actually just terrible. Yeah, free well, free joinery is pretty nuts. It's pretty good. I might take 6 food here. 6 food's also pretty good for me. Actually, if I don't get the 2-read, it's really bad. 2-read means that I never have to worry about resources for growth ever again. I want like 2-read to threaten build a room, so that way wood distributor has to build. I want a wood action. Koki-Loki's always renovating here. It's always reno oven. Yeah, not getting the 2-read would be really bad for me, I think. I think that would be very, very bad for me. I have a lot of other options for the other action. Like, I can take 6 food. Yeah, 6 food always wheels here, right? But taking this to threaten build threatens wood distributor, and then that way I can put them in a little bit of a pinch. I think pinching them a little bit is pretty important for me. Being able to pinch them a little bit is pretty important. Like, building here would actually be insane for me if I got builds, but yeah. Yeah, tree does be insane. Just to threaten it. Gotta be good to threaten it this game. Just to make sure that everything goes my way. Alright, all the wood got burned from this game. There's not going to be much wood in this game at all. Yeah, it's got to be weld joinery plus something else. Weld joinery and then something else here for them. Who knows what that something else is? It's a sack cart. A free sack cart. It's pretty good. Sack cart's pretty decent here. Yeah, threatening build also means I get good actions next round too, because it means that Koki Loki, if they want to build, they have to do it with their first action, which I'm totally fine with. And then I'm just gonna try and get back in the growth queue in like round 9 or something like that. So my last 2 actions here, I think it's gotta be 6 food and plow a field. I think 6 food and plow a field are pretty good. And then I just snag a good wood action next round. I think that's the line. That is the line. So Muckrake Stable Architect looking a little sus. We knew that was going to happen, but it's looking a little bit sus. It's looking a little sus. Whatever. This sow is going to be amazing. We set up this sow. This sow is actually going to be incredible. The sow is actually going to be like so stupidly good here. Yeah, I think Koki Loki. So they're going to reno here. No fence, only stables. Yeah, I could do only stables. I mean, the problem is that it's going to make the collector bad, but the collector was already very good. It was already very efficient to collect here. Like, getting a cow in my farm is fine. Getting the veggie and the grain in one action to be able to sow onto my fields is really good. No, I'm not gonna moldboard plow. I'm just gonna plow here. Because 6 food plow also takes care of me. I can sow on the lettuce patch and get a bunch of food from that and then just like set up my food efficiency for the rest of the game. I think that's a little bit too good here. But I think 6 food is good. It cuts a little bit of food off the rest of the table. It makes wood distributors sweat a little bit. Koki Loki's food is not that good. Having Field Watchman plus Clay Oven is not amazing here. Large Bacon Strips food is like fine, but I think that like I don't want to take a wood action this turn because there's a good chance I get a good wood action next turn. But yeah, we're gonna 6 wood. I don't want to play the plow this turn either because, well, do I get a plow if I don't take plow here? Not getting a plow here would be a little bit of a bummer because Large Bacon Strip can definitely plow here, right? Yeah, plowing here for Large Bacon Strip would be pretty good. What else would they do? Would they take 6 food? I don't think they would take 6 food, but Wood Distributor would definitely take 6 food. Maybe I just can't win here. Maybe I can't get the actions that I want. Oh, Large Bacon Strip has to grow. True. I forgot about that. All right, I guess I'll take the 6 food then. Guess I'll just take the 6 food. I guess this is pretty free. I'll take 6 food to grow, and then I will, or into plow. I'll take 6 wood next turn when Koki Loki builds a room. Yeah, good. Okay, we got to put some food pressure on Wood Distributor. I have to do that here in order to make some magic happen. And I'll plow a field. Where are my fields going? So I'm doing 5 around here. I guess that plowing here is pretty safe. This is my safe plow spot. So if Koki Loki doesn't build with her first action here, I can go build into something else. All right, they're going to build. That's great for me. That's actually the best news that we've ever received here. Man, I could fence too. Fencing is also really tempting here. I actually want to build a bunch of stables I actually want this wood for stables here. Building stables is too good with the Muckrake Stable Architect in my hand. I think stables is actually just too good here. I think I actually just have to build stables here with this wood, as sad as that is. Or I build 2 stables and then build a 3rd stable with the stable card. I think that's got to be right. They gotta grow. Bookshelf. Their draft is pretty insane here. Pitchfork's pretty interesting. So I need a sow with one of my actions, and I am gonna convert the veggie into food because I think it's pretty likely that I just am collecting again at some point. I could take 4 clay for a renovate here. I'm building a room and 2 stables. I can start build next round, right? I can start build next round. Start build next round. I think 4 clay is pretty decent here. Yeah, 4 clay for a renovate is pretty good. How good is start build next round? Start build looks pretty good. I think start build always works next round too, unless wood distributor takes wood here, but they have to eat their wood for stuff, so. Yeah, start build looks really good here. I'm gonna snag this clay. Yeah, I'm gonna go clay sow here. I think clay sow is fine. The clay does something for me. I need 4 clay to renovate. I think renovating sooner rather than later is gonna be good anyways. Breed some food for large bacon strip. Are they gonna threaten to build here? That would be very annoying if they threatened to build here. That'd be super duper annoying if they did that. That'd be really annoying if they did that. And then I will just sow. Sow's got to be great. I am going to convert this veggie into food off the lettuce patch. I think that that's a little bit too good. Yeah, what do I start player with here? It's a hard choice, honestly. I probably am using the grain for a wood here. I think I'm using 1 grain for a wood. I think using a grain for a wood here is pretty insane. Yeah, so start build should definitely work here. Start build should definitely work. It should work. Large bacon strip has no incentive to block me. Like because they wouldn't get in the queue anyways. We're gonna convert this to food just to make sure that our food is all right here. Yeah. So what are the miners that I want to play here? I think I want to play Moldboard Plow 3-field rotation. I think those are the 2 best cards for me here. 3-field gives me insane food. Plow also is just really good. Yeah, so I think those are the 2 that I want. I want the stable at some point. I don't know when I can play the stable, but I want that at some point here. I need to build stables when I build rooms here. How is my final farm going to be? My final farm is going to be so messy, by the way. So if I play this Moldboard Plow, I have 5 fields here. I have this here. I stable these 3 spaces, and I fence 7 here. I think that's my final farm layout. So 5 fields here. Rooms here. 3 stables, fence 7. Stable's going to delay our fences. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, the Muckrake Stable Architect is going to be totally fine. Like, that's gonna save us a lot. I don't think I need fences this game, honestly. Okay, so they grew. So now I can start build here for sure. Right? I'm not missing anything. I can just start build. Yeah, we can just start build. I'll start Moldboard Plow here. Because, yeah, you can't block my stables. You have no incentive to block my stables here because you should set for your own start builds. Yeah, this is fine. Cool. I just think the stables are too good. I mean, maybe I'm wrong that the stables aren't that good, but I think the stables are too good. I don't need that many fences this game. Stone oven gets built. Makes sense. Yeah, wood distributor is just going to take all the improvements away. That makes a lot of sense. They have efficient ways to do that, so, and I'm blocking their ability to grow, so makes a lot of sense. I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to play the Muckrake Stable Architect here. Or maybe I'm supposed to play Stable Architect and Muckrake for like a couple points, but not that many points. Yeah, it's tempting to not play. Like, I should build stables because stables allows me to collect one more time. But yeah, the animal capacity is actually a pretty big issue. Animal capacity is a very big issue here. It's definitely something that I have to be pretty worried about. I would also like to plow 2 more fields this turn. Plowing 2 more fields this turn is a stupid amount of food, and I would like to do that. The question is whether I'm going to end up collecting again. It's possible I don't end up collecting again this game, that I just use the collector once for the resources and not again. I'm going to... I want plow and build. There's still no incentive for anyone to block my build a room spot here. No way large bacon strip ever blocks it. So I just plow. Yeah, I could fence late. It's kind of a weird game. There's a lot of very weird stuff going on here that is interesting. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm going to be like how many points I'm gonna get off collected animals here. I think that, I mean, stables has to be worth it just for the animal capacity alone. I just don't know if how many I'm gonna fence. Ooh, conservator, that's fun. That's very fun. All right, I have to build here. Build a room here. What do I pay for this room build? Do I pay a grain for this or not? That's a real question that I have. My feeding is so good here. Man, my feeding's so good here. This paper maker is gonna look pretty embarrassing by the end of the game, I think, but like maybe it's okay. I just need the animal capacity so bad. My animal capacity is so rough this game. Like, it's a question of whether I want more animal capacity or not. I may just not collect again. I think collecting again just might be a mistake. But I also want another veggie because that lets me get infinity food. Getting one more collecting has actually got to be correct. One more collect's got to be insane here. It gets me so many things. So if I'm doing one more collect, then turning a grain into a wood here has to be really nice for me. I'm definitely masoning. I did plan for a 5th room. I have 5 rooms here, 5 fields here, some stables. I'm gonna put stables here. That seems fun. I should actually stable in a place where it's easy to fence them. Yeah, I need a stable in a place where it's easy to fence these, because I may actually need the animal capacity here. The animal capacity is, like, oddly annoying. But yeah, I don't actually have to take... I want to be able to get 6 cows here. No, I need a stable in a different... I know how I want a stable. I know exactly how I want a stable here. I know exactly how I want a stable. We're going to build this here. We're going to use a grain for this instead of wood. We're going to save a wood for wood because we like wood. I will stable here and here. That seems reasonable to me. Fence over here, down there. This stable I always want to be unfenced no matter what. Yes, it's fine. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine here. Totally fine. Reno hearth. Makes sense. God, collecting looks so good here. Collecting and breeding cows this turn looks so stupidly good. Because, like, I don't need to collect the other animals. I can take the other animals eventually. I just, like, the resources are really good here. 3-field rotation is going to be the nuts, by the way. The extra veggie's really good here, too. I still think I'm converting this veggie into food. But, like, yeah, so that part's a little bit sketchy. But yeah, my feeding is so efficient here. My feeding's, like, actually stupidly efficient here. I need to turbo out this reno as soon as possible. I really want to renovate sooner rather than later. Although it looks like the only people who are going to be able to like, build rooms this game are going to be Wood Distributor and I. Wood Distributor's food is fine for now. Kokieliki's food is so bad. Jeez Louise. I guess Oven Firing Boy's going to fix that a lot. Oven Firing Boy should fix that, actually. I didn't notice the Oven Firing Boy. That's going to fix everything. That'll fix everything. All right, I gotta rush a reno. Yeah, I think the extra grain's also just too good. Well, no, we can reno with a grain. I can reno with a grain. Yeah, I can collect. It's just a question of, is collecting that good this turn? I don't actually know. It seems good to me. It seems really, really good. I can plow more fields. Oh, I can't collect and sow again this turn. That's a bummer. Sowing again this turn would be actually ridiculous. So sowing again this turn would be really, really good. But I think collect this turn might just be good. Collecting this turn, not collecting animals, looks really insane. And then I just need to make sure that I fence such that I can hold 6 boars, and then I try and hold 1 sheep, 1 cow, or 1 sheep, 1 boar later on, and I just have that. Yeah, so yeah, and then I can play all my ox later on. I think that's fine. So I go plow collect here. Is that my line? Plow collect. It looks so good. The resources from the collect look really, really good here. It's just so efficient. My point ceiling is going to be a little bit low, and that's going to be an issue. I just think collect is too efficient to not do. Like, I have to collect here. It's so stupidly efficient. Muckrake is going to increase my point cap a little bit. I can get more wood later on for stable. There's like no wood in this game. The wood all got destroyed in this game. I think plowing this turn is too good. I think plowing and then collecting is going to be a little bit too good here. It's very tempting to not collect, though. Like, this is the rare situation where, like, a collect might actually hurt my point ceiling too much. It does save me, like, 5 actions to collect here. Like, it saves me so many actions to take a collect here. It also gives me breeding cows. It also gives me breeding... The breeding cows are too good this turn. Breeding cows this turn is too good. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gives me max points on cows to take cows this turn. Like, it's effectively 3 points on the cows alone, as long as I can house all the cows by the end of the game. And then so it's going to pay for itself in cows, which I can't really get max cows anywhere else. In addition to that, it's going to give me the extra tempo on the veggie and the grain to be able to sow it. It's also going to give me, like, extra reno tempo. It's going to give me extra food tempo. Like, it's got to be so good here. We have to collect. It's so stupidly good. It's just so insane here. Gotta collect. The millwright's going to actually be insane this game. The millwright's actually going to be the dumbest of all time this game, because next turn I'm going to sow, I believe. And then we're going to start, like, using millwright to renovate to stone at some point. At some point, we'll definitely use millwright to renovate to stone. I think I'm still converting this veggie into food with the latest patch. I think it's a little bit too good to do that. All right, and then we collect. All right, so I'm collecting 1 cow. I'm collecting grain veg. Reed, wood. I have 2 other goods. I could maybe take a, I could maybe get a pottery here. I definitely can't take more animals. Man. I could take a food. Taking a food is also kind of tempting. Yeah, I'll take a food and a stone here. The food's actually kind of tempting. The extra food's kind of... This clay sucks. Clay is, like, so bad for me. The extra clay is so terrible. Yeah, the extra clay is, like, so bad anyways. I think the food's fine. I think I just don't convert the veggie. Yeah, I just don't convert the veggie here. I just don't take the veggie. Yeah, the stone's for sure fine. I mean, the stone because I want to renovate the stone at some point. Like, the stone's totally fine here. I can, like, renovate the stone in round 12, I think. I think I can try and reno the stone in round 12. But yeah, the sheep and the pig I really don't need here because I have horse-drawn boat and pig breeder. I only want 1 of each anyways, so, like, that's totally fine. I do need to take wood really aggressively here and fence. Like I might fence 4 here at some point just to make sure that I can get my stable fence to hold all the cows here. The cows are the only thing that I'm really concerned about holding here. Yeah, I think I do take the veggie here. I think... Well, I can just take a veggie later on, though. I should convert this into food. Because this is my only way to convert into food right now, I would rather just get ahead on food, convert this into food, take a veggie, and re-sow it later on. I think that's going to be fine. I think I have plenty of time to do that. I lead with the 3 wood, and then after that I can take a veggie and sow it. I think that's going to be fine. Oh, I'm out of time? What the heck? How am I out of time? How am I out of time here? What happened? How did my time go to 0? Did my time go to 0 all of a sudden, or am I crazy? I swear my time was, like, at 30 seconds or something like that, and then just, like, immediately went to 0. That's actually insane. Rip time. I take 4 food. I mean, yeah, I could have taken 4 food, but I would rather just have it in hand. Like, not taking a veggie's fine. Like, collector collects time. I mean, true, but yeah, I guess so. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that, like, because your timer stops. Like, why is my timer paused right now? It makes no sense. Like, my timer's not ticking down at a normalized rate. It's very annoying. Yeah, needing to fence a stable is annoying here too. That's also pretty annoying that I have to fence a stable here, but whatever. We're gonna make life work. Koki Looking Large Bacon Strip are just never building another room, so everything should be totally free for me. So I gotta renovate at some point. I think renovate Woodfield seems fine, right? If I'm sowing wood on the Woodfield seems great. BGA is handicapping me. Yeah, I'm getting handicapped by BGA here. Getting handicapped by BGA. I just need the 3 wood. The 3 wood's the most important action for me here. I gotta lead 3 wood. There's just no wood in this game. The wood is so destroyed in this game. Wood, veggie, sow. Yeah, I think I have to sow this turn, right? Yeah, sowing this turn's a little bit too good. Yeah, time stop. We're getting time stopped by our cards here. We're getting time stopped. You hate to see it. Hate to see it when you get hit by the time stop. Very lame. Yeah, I think this game is going to be fine other than, like, not hitting point ceiling and Econ Sean's turn. Yeah, I think other than the point ceiling stuff, like, it's fine. Yeah, God, this Papermaker's not going to be great either, unfortunately. Papermaker's going to be very bad for us here. Using the wood is just, like, so trash here. The 3 wood's just the most important action by far. There's just no wood in this game. The wood's completely destroyed. Fields are also going to be kind of rough between these 2 players. Like, fields are going to be a little bit rough, but yeah, the wood's just so destroyed in this game. I guess playing a stable is pretty good for me. Oh, wow, I didn't get renovate this turn. Well, if I get renovate next turn, I can go reno stable, and reno stable actually is also totally fine here. Reno stable is also completely fine. Is Reader Renovator worth playing? Is that actually worth playing? Is Woodfield worth playing? Man, I really want to renovate. Well, renovating next turn is also totally fine here. With Hutch. Leading renovate for Hutch is interesting. 2 wood. Wow, the wood in this game is so destroyed. There's just no wood in this game at all. 0 wood in the entirety of this game. That's super funny. Veggie sow. What else am I doing besides veggie sow? Maybe 2 wood's actually good enough here. Maybe 2 wood veggie sow. If I don't take the veggie, it's kind of rough. Reader Renovator could be good. Yeah, it could be good. The problem is that I want to eat a wood if I play Reader Renovator, although I could just not eat a wood if I play it. But yeah, veggie sow has to be too good this turn. I guess I'm actually going to be using this millwright for stuff. I got a veggie sow this turn, so I'm going to take the veggie now. I'm going to take the veggie now to make it so that no one else takes the veggie. Veggie looks really good for a lot of people this turn. I'd rather just take it now and make sure that no one else can use it. But yeah, Reader Renovator looks pretty decent. Getting like 1 extra read here and there has got to be fine. Is pottery buildable? Could I possibly build a pottery here? Man, I really would like a pottery or something to give myself point ceiling here. It's just so hard because Wood Distributor can always build pottery here. They always have two clay left over for it, so I guess there's no way I ever get pottery. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Yeah, stone is so bad in this game. The stone is really bad. I do want a 3-stone action at some point to renovate, but it's not like super urgent at all. The renovate queue should be really free later on anyways. I guess I'm not in a huge rush to renovate. Planning out my fields and pastures is going to be kind of tricky this game. It's going to be a little bit tricky. God, the 2 wood goes. That is really sad. 2 wood going is really sad. Yeah, there's... I mean, I could, in theory, get it if I go Reedstone Food into Clay and to take Pottery first action, but it's really bad to do that. It's obviously very bad to do that. Grocer's pretty good. I'm going to sow in response to Grocer. I really want a sow. I would rather sow now than sow later, so I'm just going to sow now. We're just gonna sow now. I'm gonna not fight over it. I'm just gonna sow now. Sowing now is too important to me. It's too much food, too much other stuff to not sow. Yeah, what am I gonna do here? I could Reno Stable. Reno Stable is kind of tempting because it means I don't have to fence if I don't want to here. Not having to fence is pretty tempting. I want as many stables unfenced as possible, but my goal is to get 6 cows, 1 sheep, 1 boar here. 6 cows, 1 sheep, 1 boar is my goal for everything. That's my dream. That's the dream there, is 6 cows, 1 sheep, 1 boar. So Reno, wood field, Reno stable. Yeah, I guess I'm not sowing wood on the field then. Reno stable looks good. I want to fence exactly 7. I guess fence 6 is the same as fence 7 here. Fencing 6 is also totally fine. I could read stone food to threaten the joiner or the pottery. Actually, I could read stone food pottery right here. Nothing looks better than Reedstone Food Pottery, honestly. Reedstone Food Pottery looks the best. The stone is so bad. Yeah, we should just take the I should take the pottery now. The pottery is, like, actually good. The pottery is so trash for everybody else. Or for everybody. Like, it's so good. It's such a good card. Yeah, pottery's got to be insane here. Missing out on 3 wood sucks, but as long as I have the stable in my hand, it's totally fine. So I can go pottery, take clay, Reno. What's this game? This is a game called Agricola. So this is a game called Agricola where we are farmers, and we are trying to farm, but farming is very difficult because we're in medieval times. So it's a fun time. It means I can take another clay action, but the clay is fine for me anyways. Clay is totally fine for me anyways. At some point I have to play occupations, but whatever. We can play occupations later on. I just have to increase my point ceiling. I have to increase my point ceiling somewhere, and I really don't have a good way to do that, which is really sad. Too bad I don't have 2 grain in my supply. 2 grain in my supply would be really cool, but I have to take this. Taking this, A, increases my point cap, but B, makes it so that way I just need the point cap increase. I need the point cap increase so bad here. So then I Reno Stable. Reno Stable is going to be good. Reno Stable is going to be great. I'm going to try and re-sow in round 14 here. Yeah, 3 wood goes. Big shock to everybody. There is no wood in this game. The wood is completely destroyed in this game. They're taking 3 stone? What? They're trying to renovate to stone now? That's so crazy. I mean, not that I care because I have infinity stone. I can millwright 2 stone if I really need to, which is great. I'm definitely going to take clay this next turn, though. I want to renovate soon so that I can get this mason up. It's not, like, super urgent, but I would like to get the mason up sooner rather than later, so. Yeah, unless you have collector. Yeah, unless you have collector. Yeah, collector, yeah, you just go collect things. It's great. Collector's great. It's all good. But yeah, Agricola's it's a fun, complex game. It's great. It's a fun strategic game. It's a good time. The Reno queue is gonna be so free. I don't understand why wood distributor is rushing this renovate. It doesn't make much sense. Like, they could plow fields instead. They could do other things, but they're just not. I mean, I guess that large bacon strip is their only competition on plows at all, because I'm clearly not plowing here. Koki Loki, like, could plow, but is not going to. I mean, they could plow so eventually. Like, plow so is pretty good for them. But yeah, wood distributors should get all the plows that they want later on. In draft 7 to 10, plows are just, like, so free. They're so free in draft 7 to 10. It's like the most free thing of all time. Do I convert clay into food? There's no way converting clay into food is good, right? Converting clay into food is, like, just terrible. Oh, I could Reno Fireplace. Reno Fireplace might be okay. No, I have to Reno Stable. I have to Reno Stable just for the animal space. Reno Stable for the animal space is really important for me. God, Koki Loki's take 2 wood. There's no wood in this game, dude. The wood's so destroyed. Good thing I need very little wood in this game. One nice thing I'll say about my, like, stable combo stuff is that I need very little wood in this game here, which is great. Yeah, I'll take 4 clay here. I'll snag 4 clay. That sounds reasonable to me. I'll snag 4 clay because Renoing this turn is like really, really, really good for me. Yeah, I'm probably using freaking clay. Or yeah, I'm using grain for fences here. I'm gonna be using grain for fences. I'm gonna be converting grain into wood for fences here for sure. It's so funny. It's so cursed. We got a cursed game. Oh, okay, threshing board. Interesting. Very cursed. But yeah, this stable's gonna save us, I think. I think stable's gonna be great here. Too bad this horse-drawn boat's gonna be terrible. Hedgekeeper stable hand. Yeah, I don't know why Hedgekeeper hasn't made an appearance yet. I'm a little confused about that, given that people are taking 2 wood actions, but, you know, to each their own. So I want to renovate. What else am I doing here? I don't actually think I want to convert wood into 3 food here. I think converting wood to food is just bad. I can convert clay into 2 food. I would rather do that. I might convert wind to food at some point, but it's sure as heck not happening now. It's definitely not happening now. Yeah, large bacon strip starting playering here is very sad. It's very, very sad. I want to reno next turn to grow, I think. I don't know how likely that's happening, but growing next turn is pretty nice for me. I want to play stable, muckrake, and wood fields here. I definitely don't want to play horse-drawn boat. Horse-drawn boat's not getting played here, but pig rear is going to be good. Pig rear is going to be great here. Ooh, resource recycler. Resource recycler, really, really good here. That's a really good card here. That's going to be actually like completely insane on this, because Wood Distributor and I are both renovating at some point relatively soon. Might have appeared in a trash bin. Oh, it might have gotten trashed. You're right. It might actually be in the trash bin. That's so sad. So I'm renovating, but I can do that next turn. What else am I doing here? I could fence 4. Fence 4 so that I don't have to worry about anything again. Fence 4 actually looks okay here. Now you just fence later on. Yeah, fence 4 looks okay, actually. Fence 4 actually looks decent here. I'm actually okay with fencing 4 here. It gets rid of my need to fence. Like, it means that I don't actually have to... Like, I want to fence again at some point, but, like, I can just throw away a point for cows instead of re-fencing again. I think that this is good here, right? Yeah. I could play ox too, but honestly, I'm not super desperate to play ox. I have plenty of food here. I set up really efficient feeding. I just have to make sure that I can get the points that I need to get here. Just gotta make sure I can get the points that I need to get. But yeah, this resource recycler is gonna be very gross. It's gonna be a really gross resource recycler here. Goodbye, cow. Oh, someone have a milk jug in play? Oh, Cookie Lookie has a milk jug. I like that. How many lettuce patch lettuces do I have to convert into food? I want to sow in round 14 like always here. Sowing around 14 is going to be fine. It's going to be super efficient to do that. So probably I just sow in round 14. That's going to be fine. I'm always renovating here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a scary game. The end of this game is going to be really wonky just because of the wood situation. I'll definitely take any 3 woods that come to me here. I need a little bit of extra wood. I might actually eat a clay here. I think eating clay here is totally fine. I just want to make sure I have enough food. Yeah, I can eat veg free if I'm sowing. If I'm sowing again in round 14, eating veg is totally free. So if I'm eating veg free here, then I have 7, 14 food incoming. I have 9 food now. That's 23. So I have 23 food. Do I stable here? I mean, it's got to be stable here, right? I guess I don't have to stable here. The advantage of not playing stable here is that I don't like... it doesn't tie me to playing the stable. I could just build stables on the stable space instead, and that's like pretty equivalent, I think. Yeah, building 2 stables is actually equivalent to fencing here. So I think that actually I just play wood field here instead. It also means I'm not tied to taking another like low wood action if I don't really want to. Yeah, because I don't need the stable now to hold the animals. Yeah, I'm just going to do this instead. This is totally fine. We'll just do that instead. So 7, 14. If I resow, it's going to be 17 food. All right, well, that shifting cultivation is going to not be useful at all for anyone else. It's going to not be useful at all for anybody else here. Oh, I can also millwright stables. Millwrighting stables is also really nice, too. I forgot about millwright stables as well. Millwright stables is pretty sweet. I want 3 stone here to renovate to stone. I think this 3 stone here is pretty important for me, honestly. I might prioritize 3 stone over a lot of things here. I think if I can get a renovate to stone this turn, it's pretty insane for me. Because I can go Reno Muckrake, play Mason, and grow here if I want to. Well, I can't grow this turn, but I can grow next turn if I do that. So, okay, so I'm good on food. Do I eat a clay here? Is eating clay good at all? So 15, 22... Eating clay can't be good. There's no way eating clay is good here. No shot eating clay is good. I have so much food here. Well, I need a lot of food for my ox, too. I'm going to eat a clay. I'm going to claim that eating 1 clay is fine. I don't think that there's any reason anyone else is taking clay here. 1 clay puts me to where a 6 clay grab puts me at max points for clay. That's going to be fine anyways. So, yeah, we'll just eat a clay here just in case. I think that's fine. Put those all in there. I need to take 1 sheep at some point. But pig breeder is going to be my boar. I could just take a boar anyways, but yeah, that's fine. Large bacon strip gets grow with that room. That's probably what they wanted. Probably what they wanted here. I would guess that that's what they wanted. I would take a guess that that's the thing that they wanted here. So I have 3 grain to play with here. Oh, Market Crier, please Market Cry. Please Market Crier. Please do it. Market Crier is actually insane for me here. Giving me an extra resource is actually just like so good for me here. So 3 stone. Play Mason, renovate to stone, grow? Does that work? I think that works, right? Yeah, I think that works. I think that definitely works. What is Koki Loki gonna do? Maybe start player, maybe 2 wood, maybe fence. Fencing also looks pretty good for Koki Loki here. There is just no wood in this game. The wood got like completely burned in this game, like by Wood Distributor building a bunch of rooms when they did. Just has been totally burned. I guess I also burned a little bit of wood this game, but I got a 6 wood grab at some point. Like, yeah, the wood's just completely tight this game. There was just not much wood injection, I guess. Like, Large Bacon Strip has a lot of wood. They definitely made the most of their wood here. They're definitely in a pretty good spot, I think. And they got growth of that room, which is great for them. So I still feel like I'm in an okay spot. Like, my problem is that I have 2 beggars here. Like, that's my biggest issue. But other than that, I'm in a great spot. Other than that, I'm in a wonderful spot. This paper maker ended up being very not good, but that's okay. That's totally fine. It happens. Sometimes paper maker just doesn't end up working out. Wow, they took the stone. That's actually so sad. Why would they take the stone? Why? That's really sad. So then I 2 stone next turn for the renovate? I guess I take 2 wood and build 2 stables then. Yeah, I guess I just take 2 wood and build 2 stables then. I guess that's the plan, is I just take wood here and build stables. Or build more fences. Either way is totally fine. But taking one, building 2 stables here is totally fine. Building 2 stables holds all the animals that I need to hold this game. I could take sheep off the board too. Taking sheep off the board is fine for me. I might do that. Oh my god, large bacon strip fencing. That's actually amazing. That's amazing that they're fencing here. Yeah, not taking Hedgekeeper is brutal for everybody. The fencing is going to be so rough this game. So I need to use this grain to Reno now. I got to use the grain to Reno to stone. I should play Stable Architect this turn. Stable Architect is looking very good this turn. I definitely should play it. I could start player for growth of that room here. Starting playering for growth of that room might be okay. Maybe Koki Loki start players for growth of that room here. That'd be nice if they did that. They're gonna build a room here? What? Why would you play Resource Recycler if you're building another room here? Why would you play Resource Recycler, deny me my renovation resources, and then build another room? That's crazy. That's crazy. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So they're gonna grow here. I could start player. I could honestly start player here. I can't build stables anyways. I can't build fences here. I might just start player. 2 wood is honestly pretty good for me too. It saves me 2 grain. I need a lot of grain this game. Yeah, 2 wood also looks really good here too. Lets me build 2 stables. It lets me play a muck rake. 2 stables, sheep. Sheep should not go. Sheep should definitely stay there forever. So I should be able to snag a sheep here. Yeah, let's take 2 wood. 2 wood off the board is fine too. That's also like totally acceptable. Just snatch 2 wood from the board. That's also totally fine. The wood's just so tight here. So then I'll take a sheep with my next action. I could start player for growth that room actually. Starting player for growth that room is like totally fine here. Totally fine. The problem is that stable is just like so bad here. I guess I could play a horse-drawn boat, but horse-drawn boat's also really bad. Spending 2 wood on a sheep is just terrible for me. It's just like legitimately very bad. All right, they have a feed fence. There was a feed fence in this game. I did forget about it, but yeah, feed fence is going to be pretty good here for them. So the 2 actions I should take this turn are stable, architect, and sheep, I think. I think I should take a sheep this turn. God, there's so many animals. There's such a stupid amount of animals for this. Such an insane amount of animals here for Wood Distributor. Wood Distributor, I think, has this locked. No one renovating this turn is really sad. I really would like to renovate. I have to renovate this game, otherwise it's like really bad for me. I'll just take the sheep here. That's fine. Goodbye, sheep. Goodbye, sheep. I don't care about you. Get the sheep out of here. I have to take the sheep because I have pig breeder for extra points later on, and then I'll play stable architect because stable architect muck rake's still too good of a combo to not use here. But yeah, this fence timing is like pretty insane for them. It's pretty ridiculous. Them not leaving themselves an extra field space is kind of weird. I think that's a little bit strange, but it's whatever. I can't pay wood for food here. I think that would be a bad idea. I will just play stable architect. That's fine. We'll just play that. That's totally fine here. Stable should be very free for me at some point in the last round, so then I can muck rake and do some other things here. Yeah, there being no wood is just brutal. So brutal for this game. I don't think I'm winning this one. I mean, maybe I'm winning this one, but I need to take clay at some point. At some point, I need to take a 6 clay grab, but that should be pretty free to grab. Basket Makers is still there. I just highly doubt that Basket Makers is going to be takeable here. I'm going to start with... okay, so Wood Distributor is going for Basket Makers. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no one renovating this turn is a little sad, but I can set up a renovate next turn fairly easily. I just want the 2 stone. If I don't get the 2 stone, I have to take 2 1-stone actions, which is a disaster, but I will do it if I have to. Because renovating to stone is 1,000,000 points for me, and that is important. 3rd would not be too bad. Yeah, 3rd would not be too bad. Everyone has pretty strong games, honestly. Like, everybody's doing pretty strong things. Our game went pretty interestingly. Just didn't end up quite working out. Everyone's food efficiency was, like, way too good. Except for Wood Distributor, but theirs didn't have to be, and so... But our food efficiency was too good. It hooked them up with lots of feeding, so... Yeah, it happens. Cookie Lookie's food... Yeah, Cookie Lookie's situation doesn't look great here. But, yeah. I'm definitely starting with 2 stone here. Definitely always starting with 2 stone here. I would like to build stables this next turn, but, I mean, if I have to renovate, that's fine, too. I can throw away a sheep here, actually. Throwing away a sheep is totally fine. Totally fine. All right, they're going to start with 3. Oh, they didn't take the boars last turn, so I can take them this turn. That's kind of weird, but yeah, Cookie Lookie can, like, plow sow. So I have to take a sow in the last turn. How contentious is sow going to be in the last turn? It might be a little bit contentious. It's kind of unfortunate, because I can't really, you know, I can't really try and defend it very aggressively, which is bad. Not being able to defend so aggressively is pretty bad. Yes, Kogi should have a 6-room stone house. That's true. Grow without room gets taken. That's fine. I'm going to take the 2 stone here. Hilariously is important for me. Yeah, maybe I don't have to grow this turn. Maybe I can start player instead of growing this turn. Start player stable instead of growing. That actually lets me build more fences. Maybe start player stable instead of growing is better. Yeah, my actions are not going to be very good next turn. Start player for sow looks pretty good. I don't want wood distributor to sow, and it looks like they can sow next turn. Delay round to deny Koki. Wood distributor is going to reno anyways. Yeah, I mean, I can reno fence maybe. Although it looks like Koki Lookie's going to reno fence. Maybe Koki Lookie start players here. Maybe Koki Lookie's a bro and start players here, and then everything's okay. If Koki Lookie start players here, it's great. No, they're going to fence. Interesting. I thought this was going to be a Ren fence for sure. Well, I guess they're not Ren fencing because they played this resource recycler, so I don't know. I think I have to start. Yeah, I just have to start here. I have to start. Starting is too good here. Starting with the stable is too good here, and then I don't have to reno this turn. It means I don't have to renovate this turn. I can just start in player stable and not have to renovate. Like I can renovate, and I might renovate, but I don't have to. I just need the sow. The sow is too important to me to pass up. I just have to be able to sow next turn. Without the sow next turn, it's like really, really bad. It also gives me the freedom to like do a bunch of other things too. Doing a breed sheep. Yeah, I'm just going to stable here. Stabling here has to be totally legit. Stable me. Yeah, they blocked a room. That seems bad to me. That seems very bad. They don't know that I'm going to try and renovate the stone here. Can I renovate this move? Should I renovate this move? Oh, yeah, they're going to renovate. They know. They know what's up. They know what's up. I guess I can reno fence next turn. Reno fencing next turn seems ridiculous, actually. Reno fence next turn seems like completely insane. Wood distributor thinking very hard about the reno. Non-optimal farm design. Pause champ. Pause champ. Do I take 6 clay this turn? I don't know. I don't know if I take 6 clay this turn. It doesn't seem amazing to me. So I have to play Mason this turn. Not playing Mason this turn is like asking for some really bad stuff to happen. Have to play Mason. Yeah, Reno Fence looks really, really, really good. Don't know if I get it. Koki Loki could definitely... Well, I mean, they're not going to be able to renovate, actually. I think I'm just going to drop the Mason here. What am I doing with my next action? What do I get to sow next turn? The sowing next turn, I got to really ask myself what I'm sowing. I'm sowing 2 veggies and 2 grain. That's going to leave me with 4 veggies. Can I eat a wood for points here? I can always eat a wood with the pig breeder if I need to eat a wood here. 2 wood doesn't seem bad. I mean, Reno Fence seems so good to me next turn. Like, I do want to fence. Fencing is so many points for me, I think. Well, I'm building a stable. So I'm building 1 stable. I play Muckrake. That puts me at 1 extra wood here. So I have exactly 1 extra wood to play with. I could take food with it. I could also build 3 fences with it off a Reno Fence. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna not... I think I have enough food, actually. I think my food's actually totally fine. We're gonna just play Mason here. We're gonna play Mason now and just throw it on the table. We're just gonna drop it now. I don't really want to get blocked on next turn. I want to leave the pig breeder open next turn anyways. And then I'll play Muckrake off the grow, because I have guaranteed grow next turn. I might stable this turn. I think stabling this turn is totally fine. I don't really want to fight for it next turn. Stabling this turn looks totally okay to me. Green was also pretty good, honestly. Green was also really good. I could also two woods, so that way I can reno fence next turn. It looks like Koki Loki wants to reno fence, but they don't have the resources to reno fence, so I can always reno fence first. So I can always sow into reno fence here. I guess I just plow sow to guarantee that I get that. How good is 2-wood? Rather 2-wood or rather stable here? Or like, yeah, whatever they're stable or 2-wood. Okay, Loki being able to build a stable kind of scares me, but they're for sure trying to reno fence, but I'm just gonna reno fence on them. 2-1. God, I'm 1 grain short of doing everything. I'm 1 grain short of doing literally everything here. That's very unfortunate to reno fencing and doing everything. Yeah, I'm gonna take the extra wood here. I think taking the extra wood's fine anyways. Koki Loki has too many animals to take. What am I doing next turn? I need to count my actions. So it's then stable, reno, sow, pig, clay. Stable, reno, sow, pig, clay. That's a lot of very specific actions to take. He fell asleep and came back to this. Stable, reno, sow, clay. Do I have enough food? 9. I have 7 food here, so that's 16. 18. Stable, reno. Oh, I have to grow too. Frick. I have to grow as well. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna stable here. Yeah, I just don't want to fight it. I just don't want to fight it here. I could stable with a frickin' Reno, grow, clay, pig breeder. Yeah, it's Reno, grow, clay, pig breeder here. How do I pay for this? It's gotta just be 2 wood, right? Yeah, 2 wood's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can't grow through this turn. God, my time is low again. I'm sorry. My time's low. I'm sorry to the rest of the table. I can't grow this turn. I cannot grow. Cannot grow this turn. I do not have room for growth. If I did have room, then I would have grown and it would have been easy peasy, but I did not have room for a growth. Oh, not being able to reno fence is so lame. Not being able to reno fence is really, really lame. Man, I'm so close to being able to having reno fence. I'm so close to having everything here. I'm so close to having absolutely everything. Yeah, the crop sandwich. There's a fireplace from wood distributor. Makes sense. God, I'm so close to having everything here. I'm so close. 4 minutes for draft 10 games. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm going to time a lot. Okay, so I eat this. God, my time's at 0. Why is that minus 14 all of a sudden? What the heck? What the heck is that? Feed me. Oh, it's time penalty? Well, that's lame. Yeah, I got in 2 time penalty. 4 minutes limit instead of 3. Yeah, it's a little quick. I mean, I don't think that... I just drafted a really complicated game. Like, it's my fault for drafting such a complex game. This is definitely a complicated game. Okay, so I'm eating an extra clay here. I need a 7 clay action, and I'm set. So I have to sow. Sowing is definitely the most important thing here. Sow, and then the clay... The clay is the most important thing after that, because grow is completely free here. Yeah, I'm so close to being able to fence. Actually, I should turn 2 grain. Wait, is turning 2 grain 3, 5, 7? Oh, I'm so sad. Yeah, I can't do everything. Man, I can't do everything that I want to do this turn. What a bummer. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated. Oh yeah, I still. I will sow on the plow sow spot because I want to deny the sow from wood distributor here. That seems most reasonable to me. So this. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll just sow all of this. That's fine. So 3, 6, 7, 8. No. This is wrong. This is wrong. I should sow differently. I should sow differently here. 5, 6, 7, 9. I think this works, right? 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 8, 7, 6, 5. Sure. It's point neutral. I could just, this allows me to reno fence and fence 3 spaces. It's point neutral. It completely doesn't matter at all. It just doesn't matter. I'm just one short of everything. This makes it so that I don't have to get the 7 clay though to feed myself this harvest. I can feed without the 7 clay, which is nice, I guess, but yeah. It lets me block reno fence from Koki Loki, which is fine, and actually do something with it, but yeah, it's not a huge deal. Yeah, I'm one wood short of everything here. What a bummer. What a bummer. 1 wood short of absolutely everything. So, reno fence, pig, clay. I guess that I take the pig here. Deny it from the rest of the table. Yeah, I can't reno fence. We'll just deny this from the rest of the table here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get in there. Get in there. Go away. Goodbye, sheep. Chat, can I not count? Chat, I can't count. I can't count. Why was I short in action? I'm short in action because I can't count. That's very annoying. I literally can't count. I should have counted. No, I didn't count. I don't get to do this grain stuff. Oh, I miscounted, dude. I actually miscounted. That's so sad. That's so sad that I miscounted here. Oh, I miscounted. I miscounted. That's really, really sad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to build these fences, otherwise I screwed myself. Yeah, I have to do this. Pay like this. That's very sad. Yeah, I messed this up. That's okay. Yeah, I miscounted. I missed 1 3-point action there somewhere. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate that I miscounted that. Sowing was still worth the most points to me, I think. I think sowing was still worth the most points there. But yeah, sowing was still a 3-point action, so like I definitely didn't miscount anything there. I just messed up. That's fine. Oh well, that's okay. I just miscounted. I should have taken a clay action sometime last turn. I just messed up. Yeah, we tie at 0, exactly. We're tying at 0, it's fine. It's all fine, chat. It's all fine. Why did I throw the sheep away? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter that I threw the sheep away. I can't hold all the sheep anyways. Bummer. Bummer. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't have done anything differently this turn, I don't think. Like, it's last turn that I messed up. Last turn I should have found a way to take a clay grab. I don't know what I did last turn instead of taking a clay grab, but like somewhere in there I should have found a way to take a clay grab. Somewhere last turn I should have found a way to take a clay grab, but whatever. If I took pig after... Yeah, I mean, there was some way for me to take it. Well, I had to take pig this turn. I mean, this turn was too late. This turn I have to take pig. Pig is a 3-point action. Like, the clay is also 3 points. Like, every action I took this turn, like, sow is 3 points, pig is 3 points. Yeah, I have to be able to. I'm able to do everything. Oh my god, that grain's actually worth a point. Pog. We actually got a point for the grain there by doing everything this way. We love to see that. Love to see it when you get an extra point from grain that you definitely didn't deserve. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, there was nothing I could do this turn. It was just poor planning from previous turns, but whatever. This was a hard game anyways. This is a very difficult game. Yeah, leaving 3 points on the board feels really bad. I misplanned somewhere. Getting blocked on the Reno, getting this 3 stun blocked on me from Koki Loki was really unfortunate. That really killed me this game. I think I'm beating Koki Loki here. It looks like I'm beating Koki Loki. I don't know about the other two. The other two have pretty ridiculous games, so I don't know about that, but whatever. My score should be pretty decent here. I have, like, even though I have 2 beggar cards, like, I have a pretty decent point ceiling here with all of my stuff going on. I did all the things that I wanted to do. I think Collector was interesting here. Collector was really interesting here. It allowed me to play a super interesting game. I don't think I've ever played a like a game where I try and sow aggressively with Collector, and it was interesting. I think this Millwright was insane. Millwright was like completely insane. Papermaker sucked. I wish I'd played like literally anything else instead of Papermaker, but whatever. It happens. If I had played like Reader Renovator instead of Papermaker here, my game would have been like way better, I think. But how many points do I think I have? I have no idea. I could count it, but whatever. I'm not going to count it. Not counting it is lame. No predicting. Yeah. No predicting my points. I will time you out. Yo, what's up, Cookie Lucky? GG. GG. It was an interesting game. Yeah, I played very interesting stuff. This Papermaker sucked. The Papermaker was really bad for me, but everything else was great. No, I will not ban myself. I can't ban myself from my chat anyways, so there's that. I can't even ban myself from my chat. There's nothing I could do to ban myself. Ooh, Game Trade. Game Trade's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good card, as it turns out. Yeah, I don't know what my score is going to be. I assume it's at least 50. I assume we're at least in the 50 range with this. I gotta assume we're in the 50 range. But I don't think I'm winning this game. I have a feeling I'm not winning this game. I would be shocked if I beat Wood Distributor here. I'd be like absolutely shocked if I beat Wood Distributor here. Try harder to ban myself. Yeah, if I could time myself out for my chat, I would. Don't you worry. Actually, I would not. I would never time myself out for my chat. There's nothing that I would do to time myself out for my chat. Why would I do such a thing? Why would I do such a thing? I have no idea what my score is going to be. Absolutely zero idea what my score is going to be. Couldn't type in my chat. It would matter. I like typing in my chat sometimes. Typing in my chat can be fun sometimes. Get one of these. Ever tried to time myself out? No, I have not, but I assume you can't time yourself out from your own chat. I assume you can't time out a moderator from your own chat. If it isn't Poggies, what's the point? Yeah, the clay oven was very nice. It definitely hurt Large Bacon Strips game a lot because they definitely did not use this Power Ceramics much at all, which, you know, was very good for you. What is timing out? It's when I time you out from the chat. Yeah. All right, their animals are arranged correctly. So I got the muckrake points. That's good. Who wins the game? Who wins the game? It's not me. What was my score? Oh, actually, oh my God, I actually got last, LOL. Actually last 63. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually makes sense as a 63. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Also makes sense that I got last year, like, 4 homebrewer points. I did not see that coming. I didn't see the homebrewer points coming. That's okay. Collector wasn't great. For however long I want to, yeah, not allowed to chat. Hey, I thought I had 50. I thought it was 50. I thought this was like a 50-point game. Missing out on the 3-point action. I definitely mismanaged my last couple turns there, but honestly, I played a pretty interesting game. Like, it just wasn't quite good enough. Yeah, very obvious that Wood Distributor is winning this game. But yeah, all the other scores were close. I'm actually shocked that Large Bacon Strip only had a 52 there. I'm actually shocked this is only a 52. I guess there's no off-board point ceiling here, so I guess that's the reason, but it seems pretty... Yeah, it's very sad. I'm just 1 action short. The missing the Reno killed me there. Missing the Reno in round 13, missing that 3-stone actually killed me there. If I had gotten the Reno, it would have been a very different story, because that 1 extra action was worth 3 points there, which is a bummer, so... Resource Recycler is good. I was surprised that you boxed yourself off from building more rooms, but I guess it makes sense because you went to Reno sooner. So it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, GG. GG. Fun game, though. Honestly, fun game. I wish I had played literally anything but this Papermaker, but I think the Collector line was interesting. I think it worked out. It was pretty interesting. Very interesting game. Definitely, we got punished really hard by this Master Bricklayer combo. This combo takes all the point ceiling out of the game. It's just really hard to beat this combo. It's a pretty insane combo. Yeah. When kids come up early, you get really high scores, and when they come up late, you get lower scores. But I mean, honestly, in this game too, like having this crazy combo happen is gonna inflate their score and gonna deflate our score because it takes away all the point ceiling away from everybody else. So yeah, GG. That was a fun one though. That was honestly a really fun one, super fun one. Yeah, the long shot doubt paid off. My hand was like not super great there. Like there was definitely some not so great things about our hands. Oh my god, dude, the 1% on no, that's actually hilarious. Dude, they're taking so many points. 4,000 points for whoever voted no. That's actually so funny. Yeah, the Mason was good for me, but yeah, not getting Dorado Stone killed me there. That was a bummer at the end, not getting Dorado Stone. My actions are so inefficient because of the lack of wood. Was really sad. Yeah, I definitely, like, there was a 2-wood action I definitely shouldn't have taken there at the end. I took, like, one too many 2-wood actions. It was a big bummer, so GG. All right, chat, that was a lot of fun. Very fun games today. Very fun games, fun stream. I think that's where I'm going to end it. It is, yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. Play Agricola streaming. Let's just raid Play Agricola.